want to find out if I have to go to small claims court to recover all of the results of his improper...
Okay, what were the results? That's what I'm getting at. What were the results? What cost you money that he did?
What are your damages?
Yeah, that's what I need to know. Because having new venting is not a damage. That's something that had to be... Well, then tell us what your damages are. We want to fight for you. What damages did he do?
Okay, I'll just list them. We had to pay... I've got to get down on the list.
Just give me an idea, just roughly. I don't need every little detail. Give me...
Probably $7,500.
Well, hold on a second. $7,500. He installed the furnace or the boiler for $7,500, and then you paid Sanders and Johnson another $2,000 or whatever. So how do you come up? I don't even know how you come up with $7,500 in damages. You need to tell me, did he destroy something? What did he do that cost you $7,500? So in other words, did you end up spending way more than $9,000 to have this done?
I have to have the whole ceiling in the living room replaced.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now. You're saying because he installed the boiler, that's what I'm trying to get at. Because he did the boiler wrong and did not do the proper venting, it caused moisture damage. Now that I can understand. So you're not talking about the Sanders and Johnson's work. You're talking about the damages as a result of not doing the venting in the beginning. So your ceiling had to be replaced. What else did you have to do?
We had to call an industrial hygienist to come and see if we had mold in the attic.
Okay.
And in the house.
Okay.
My husband spent, and I'm sure he's not going to care about this. We're 81 years old.
No, I get it. So, Kay, by the way, did your homeowner's insurance pay anything?
No, in Colorado, they do not pay for any sort of damages regarding from the condensation, which resulted in mold.
I'm not.
Does that company have insurance?
We do have homeowners insurance.
No. First of all, I want to get Compass on to ask him a question because they should have paid for some of this damage from condensation, in my opinion. But I need to know there's something else very, very important, and that is this company. Did you contact them and said, as a result of doing an incomplete job, you caused us damage in the attic?
No, actually, we called him a number of times. He charged us for pulling a permit, which he didn't do.
I'm asking now, or any time, have you asked for damages to the attic and the ceiling?
No, I haven't. I didn't want to do anything, and we haven't even gotten the ceiling fixed yet.
Okay.
My piano's been in storage.
I believe that if this contractor put a boiler in and he put it in wrong, obviously he didn't charge you for the venting, but still he should have. And because he did not do a complete job, even though you didn't pay for it, he still should have said, hey, if you don't get the venting done, you may have some moisture damages. This guy should be responsible for the damages to your ceiling and stuff. I mean, I think you're reasonable in the beginning when you said, I don't expect him to pay for the venting because that should have been done in the beginning and I would have had to pay for that. But I do want him to pay for the damages because he did not do the proper venting. And I agree with you totally. But are you sure it comes to about $7,500 when it's all in on that? That doesn't include the new venting, right? That just includes damages, right?
That's just what we had to pay to make things right.
Okay.
And because of the COVID, we have not been able to get it finished yet.
No, I understand.
This has been going on.
I understand, but all told, it's going to be about $7,500.
Got a break soon?
I think so.
Okay.
I added it up.
We need to call this contractor. I totally agree with her. The contractor is called Infinity. Deputy Doc, do you understand enough of this to take it? Because here's the bottom line. Had he done it right, then she would have not had this damage. And this guy's a pro. She didn't know enough to ask for new venting. This guy should have said, lady, you need new venting, otherwise you're going to have moisture damage. Now, if that's truly the reason for the moisture damage. Now, Kay, here's what we have to be clear on, and please, I have to take a break, but here's what I need to tell you. We must be sure that the reason you had moisture damage is because he was supposed to use different venting with that system, not because your venting was worn out and old. Because if that's the case, that's a whole different ballgame. I mean, would your venting ever work with that boiler? So we got to figure that out and more coming up. I'm Tom Martino. Dap, let's give this to Deputy Doc to call the HVAC guy.
Lots of folks have realized
Clear, nothing this break, you're good.
I'm at home. But it's not really a staycation without a Wind River Spa. Step into the beautiful, relaxing water, knowing you're not subjecting your skin to chemicals like with other hot tub brands, knowing that Wind River is the only hot tub brand made in Colorado and made with only American parts. I've experienced the Wind River Spa difference myself, and I believe you'll truly love yours. Customize and price your own, and they'll deliver it to your home with a money-back guarantee. Learn more at windriverspas.com.
Hi, it's Lynn and Michelle, the sisters from Brothers. Are you frittering away your weekends with odd jobs? Reclaim your days off. Brothers is on the job. We'll get your home's AC up and running after a long winter's nap. Put a nip in that drip, drip, drip with plumbing repairs. And make summer nights magical with lighting ideas from our professional electricians.
Call 303-451-5057. Brothers Plumbing, Heating and Electric.
Online at brothersplumbing.com.
Imperial Chinese is one of the top restaurants in Denver, serving high-quality food since 1985. They pride themselves on creating mouth-watering dishes such as their signature Peking duck, grilled Colorado rack of lamb, and all-white meat sesame chicken. Imperial always uses fresh produce, no MSG, and they cook each dish to satisfy your taste buds. While the sit-down restaurant is closed, you can still call ahead for easy pickup at 303-698-2800 or imperialchinese.com. Imperial Chinese Restaurant, 431 South Broadway.
Spending more time at home? Enjoy beautiful new countertops, granite, quartz, other natural stone, or solid surfaces? Call the Art of Granite first for wholesale pricing on all materials. Art of Granite is open for business with the procedures to keep you safe. They only charge for fabrication and installation. Get prices on the phone. New countertops in just 2 weeks. Plus, when you do the kitchen, the bath vanity is free. Tear out and hallway is also free. TheArtOfGranite.com. 303-386-5919.
These days, being a small business means navigating uncertainty in a constantly changing situation. So if you're looking for one trusted source that will keep you informed daily, visit the iHeartRadio Small Business Crisis Resource. There you'll find small business resources to help you get through this, including the latest info on loans, grants, and other forms of relief. You'll also see stories about small businesses making a difference. So let's get through this together. Visit iHeart.com/smallbusiness today. That's iHeart.com/smallbusiness.
Do you suffer from joint pain? Downtown Healthcare is here to serve you. We are a corona-free zone, and we're taking all precautions.
Getting the information. Well, she's getting another caller on the line, right now, but then she'll get that information. Okay.
9992 for an appointment.
Wow, over 25 years of lifting sinking concrete across the Front Range. Brian again with Advanced Mud Jacking. Traditional techniques that last, guaranteed. Advanced Mud Jacking, 303-424-9441 or advancedmudjacking@yahoo.com.
So are you the type of guy that wants to look put together but doesn't want to spend hours shopping? I hear you. This is why there's Stitch Fix, your personal styling service that delivers hand-picked clothes right to you. Stitch Fix is simple and convenient. Sign up in just a few minutes. Try new styles in the comfort of your own home, and there's no subscription required ever. So, isn't it time to refresh your look? Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, personal styling for everybody.
Pros, keep those exterior maintenance projects going strong. Count on Lowe's for the items and supplies you need to get the job done. And now, take advantage of Memorial Day bulk savings on products like OSB, fence pickets, shingles, and more. We buy in bulk and pass those savings on to you. Shop today at lowesforpros.com. And don't forget, we're open at 6 a.m. so you can get started early and make the most of your day. Together, we can keep your business moving. Price and selection vary by market, U.S. only.
When you start getting into debt, it can be a little bit at a time, but it can quietly build up. And the high interest rates tied to some of your credit cards or personal loans can cost you a lot of money. But it doesn't have to be this way. Hey guys, it's Ross Kaminsky, and if you're a homeowner, you can refinance any high-interest debt into your mortgage at a much lower rate, creating up to maybe $1,000 a month in monthly savings, maybe more. It just takes a 10-minute call to American Financing to get started. You'll work with a dedicated mortgage consultant, someone who will customize a loan program to achieve your financial goals. There's no pressure, no upfront or hidden fees, and you don't have to start your loan term over. Instead, you can choose any term you need, which can mean tens of thousands of dollars in long-term interest savings. You might even be able to postpone 2 mortgage payments. So call 303-695-7000 to learn more. That's 303-695-7000 or online at AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, regulated by the Division of Real Estate.
This report is sponsored by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans.
A beautiful afternoon ahead. The high today, 74. Watch out for a gusty thunder shower this evening. The rain chance, 20%. Otherwise, sunshine. I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner, Fox 31 Pinpoint Weather.
These are challenging times, and
Back on in about 30 seconds, gentlemen.
Assistance, contact their team 24/7 at rocketmortgage.com. From their home to yours, the team at Rocket Mortgage is with you. Visit rocketmortgage.com.
Know a hero making an impact? Like us on Facebook and tell us your story. How are you and your family handling everything? Are things opening too soon? Not soon enough? And is Colorado...
10 seconds, gentlemen. We are back.
On our Facebook page. Just search for 630 KHOW. Denver's talk station. Online at khow.com.
RenewHomeInnovations.com. 25% off and 5 years same as cash for bathrooms and especially the beautiful showers they make, plus special discounts for seniors, veterans, and active military. This is RenewHomeInnovations.com. Beautiful bathrooms, American Standard composite stone, and all American Standard fixtures. 303-904-2000. 904-2000. RenewHomeInnovations.com. That 5 year same as cash is phenomenal. Let's talk. Okay. We have a transmission problem here, and the transmission problem, Melissa, go ahead and let's talk about that, and then we'll bring up Jeff Vick from Kimmer Transmission. Jeff is at Peoria and Arapahoe, and they do, Jordan and Arapahoe, and he does transmission work and as well as other car maintenance. Melissa, what's going on?
Okay, so I'm gonna try to make this sweet and short because I know it could be drawn out. I pretty much had to get my Nissan Sentra, the transmission replaced back in 2019 in September. I took the transmission to AMCO because the drivetrain warranty had expired through Nissan. So I took it over to AMCO transmission, and I got financed to pay $4,100 on the transmission to be completely replaced.
And that was in 2019?
No, 2018.
Okay, got it. Okay.
September of 2018.
All right.
And so about maybe 6 months later, I started experiencing issues with my transmission. So I took it back to AMCO, and they looked at it and said that they didn't see that there was any problem. So I continued to driving it long distances to different parts of Colorado. And I actually started recording my drives, and I took it back and spoke to the owner.
What were the issues you were having? What were the issues?
So when you press on the gas, the RPM would not. It would just shoot. It would shoot straight up.
It did not engage right away.
Exactly, and it's a CVT transmission. Keep that in mind as well. So I took it back, and I also sent him videos of the recordings, and he said there's nothing wrong.
And how long was it under warranty?
It was under warranty for 12 months or 18,000 miles.
Now, let me just speed up to this. Are you going to say now that there's a definite problem that you recognized earlier, and because they didn't, now it's out of warranty?
Well, that's just the icing on the cake. I took it back. They said there wasn't a problem. I took it to Nissan, and there was a problem. So I ended up going back to AMCO, showing them proof of the diagnostics that there was an actual problem. But because at this point, it was after the warranty. So they actually did replace, well, they claimed they replaced it, and they fixed it for me. But the problem is, I feel like I'm still having an issue, and I don't feel like they actually replaced it.
All right, well, hold on.
It.
When you took it back to them and said, here are the issues, this is what the dealer told me, what did they do?
He said, let us do our own diagnostics, and they did their own diagnostics.
And what did they do? Did they fix anything?
They did fix it for me. However, while they had my car for 2 weeks, I had to pay for a rental.
Yeah.
So I actually reached out to my attorney to see if I could get them to reimburse me, because obviously this was...
No, under most warranties, they will not take responsibility for losses. They won't. But what did your attorney tell you?
Well, the attorney explained to me that because I had went to them during the time while the warranty was there for my transmission, because I continued to report to them during
Listen, Melissa, I'm not saying they shouldn't cover it under warranty if you can prove that you complained. What I'm saying is I don't think they owe you for a rental car. So what did your attorney say?
He said that they do, and I could take them to small claims court.
Okay, why don't you do that then, Melissa? Why don't you do that? Because I disagree. And now I don't mean to give you a hard time, but I have to tell you the truth. I don't want to lie to you. That's called the consequential or subsequential damage. I don't believe, are responsible to you for those damages. I do believe that if you can prove you took it to them while it was under warranty and that problem was there then and they never fixed it, that they should extend the warranty. Now, are they doing at least that for you?
They didn't extend the warranty after they fixed it.
No, I didn't mean extend it after they fixed it. I'm asking, did they fix it under warranty?
They fixed it, but not under warranty.
So you had to pay for it.
No, I didn't.
Melissa, if you did not have to pay for it, then they warrantied it. What do you mean they fixed it but not under warranty? It wasn't. What I'm saying is this. You originally complained while it was under warranty. They ignored you. Then you went back and said, listen, the dealer tells me there is something wrong. Then they fixed it. So in essence, they fixed it under the warranty. Do you understand? That's what I meant. They're not charging you for that repair, right?
Right.
Okay, good. And they should not charge you for that repair. So I think all is good. Now you want to be reimbursed for losses. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. And did you ask them for the losses? Did you say, by the way, even though you fixed it, now I still need to be reimbursed for a rental car? Did you ask them?
Yes, I sent them a letter from my attorney.
Okay. And what did they say?
Well, he didn't reply. I actually had to email him and get a reply.
Did you ever get her? That's all I need to know. I don't need the journey. I need what did they say to you? What did they ultimately respond? Did they say they would take care of you?
No, he said he refused to take care of me, and that they replaced my transmission as a customer courtesy, and that they don't feel they're responsible for me having to get a rental and pay for the diagnostic.
Okay, Melissa, what would have happened if during the warranty, instead of ignoring you, what would have happened if they fixed it during that 2 weeks? Would they have gotten you a rental?
He explained that they would not. It's not.
Melissa, that's what I'm getting at. So if they, when you first brought it to their attention, if they would have fixed it then, you wouldn't have gotten a rental. So why do you believe they owe you a rental because they fixed it later?
Because I feel like they were being negligent.
Well, they were being negligent, but then they made up for it. They gave you they replaced the transmission and didn't charge you for it. What I'm saying is, had they replaced the transmission 6 months earlier, or they replaced it 6 months later, why would they owe you a rental 6 months later when they wouldn't have owed it to you under warranty anyway? I don't get the connection. I know you're pissed off because they ignored you. Ultimately, they did replace the transmission. But I don't know why your attorney believes that they owe you a transmission when they didn't owe you one to begin with. A rental. In other words, if they fixed it when you first complained, how How would that have been different? Why would you be willing to do a rental car then, but not now? That's the part I don't understand. If I call them, I need to give a reason why they owe you a rental. Is it because they took 6 months to finally acknowledge it? But what did that 6 months do to you? What did it do? It didn't cost you anything. You kept driving it. It was a pain in the ass. Now, to be nice, could they do it? Sure they could. They could say, you know, Melissa, we're sorry we didn't take care of this earlier. You know, as a gesture of goodwill, we're going to pay for the rental. But the point I'm trying to make,
got a break soon.
And I'm not trying to give anyone a hard time, but you got to listen, because I'm not going to lie to you. And that is this: because you are inconvenienced, or because they didn't listen to you when they ultimately honored the warranty, it did not put them in additional obligation to give you anything. They don't owe you the rental car. Now, if your attorney truly believes they owe it to you, then go to small claims court and quote whatever law that he is quoting to you. Because in my humble opinion, I think he is wrong. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255.
Clear. You got your Century RV coming up about a minute.
That's a good one to put up.
This is Denver's Talk Station with Tom Martino now. Michael Brown at 2, 630 KHOW, Denver.